The time has come. The final push has come to an end. The Hurricanes will finally achieve their ultimate goal for the regular season, and it will happen in the next game and could come from the relentless play of another Hurricane that achieved a major milestone recently. The stage is set, and the Canes look to answer the call. It's all on the line. This will define everything going forward. Welcome to Hurricanes Digest. I'm Jeff Testanero. Before we get going, Caniacs, I encourage all of you to smash that subscribe button for everything Hurricanes Digest, everything Carolina Hurricanes. The views are great. I really appreciate the comments, but you got to hit that subscribe button. The time has come to hit the subscribe button, and the time has come, Caniacs. The day is here, and this is one of the big ones that we've been waiting for. Your Carolina Hurricanes are 1 point away from clinching the top seed in the East. Home ice during the entire Eastern Conference playoffs. As long as they're alive, they're going to be in there for a long time. 1 point is all they need, and they have to do it in Philadelphia and face a Flyers team on the verge of crawling out of relative obscurity this season and into the playoffs. Really kind of under the radar with everything going on between Montreal and Buffalo. This one's not going to be easy. This one's not going to be easy for the Hurricanes. It really isn't. It's never easy when they play the Flyers. But this one, the Flyers are also fighting for that last spot. They really, really are. The Flyers only 1 point up on the Capitals, 2 points up on the Jackets for the very last playoff spot in the entire Eastern Conference, and would love to lock that up in the next game. You know, they also have this on the line tonight. But the Canes have fought through tons of injury, tons of question mark to stay atop of the East for 95% of the regular season so far. They fought off Buffalo. They fought off teams like Tampa, Montreal to cling that number one spot in the East and will not go down without a fight. That is 100% for sure. Who Rod puts on the ice tonight? It's anyone's guess at this point. Personally, I'm done trying to figure it out. This guy's like a wizard because it doesn't matter who he puts on what line on the ice. They win. They win. They're not going up against Utah, though. They're going up against the Flyers, but all they do is win, and it doesn't matter who he puts where. He's like a wizard, and that just shows what a great franchise, how well this team is put together, how well everything is put together between the AHL in Chicago and the NHL in Raleigh. It doesn't matter. If you're taking bets, though, or you want to make a pick, I always like to go with Seth Jarvis. You know, if anyone can do it for the Canes, it's likely Jarvis. The guy's a wizard. Always my pick to take control of a close game. Always my pick to run away with it. The guy can score from anywhere. You don't really see him coming. Between him, Aho, and Svech, Jarvis is just out of control. Jarvis has 32 goals, 34 assists. Always a huge threat to break through, to break the game wide open, and just run away with it. You want a first goal, you look at Svech. You want somebody to keep the game, take the game over, it's Seth Jarvis. Of course, you can always go with Mr. Hot Streak, Mr. Logan Stankoven. Stank has 7 goals and 2 assists over the past 10 games and has been an absolute beast on the ice. Not only scoring goals, but facilitating opportunities off the play and away from the puck to help his line shine and dominate. And boy, have they been dominating. These guys, you can't stop them. You don't want to see them on the ice. You want to keep the puck away from Stankoven. He's been an absolute nightmare to everybody. And it's really great to see a hard line like Stank, Hall, and Blake really come through in the clutch. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, though. This is the 4th meeting of the season. Hurricanes took all 3. No wins, though, against the Flyers in regulation this season. It's either been an overtime or a shootout. So the Flyers know exactly how to play against the Hurricanes to keep it close. Know exactly how to play the Hurricanes to maybe get that 1 point for themselves. This one's going to be a good one tonight. I honestly don't care how the Hurricanes win. I just care that they do win. I just care that they get that point. 2 would be nice. 2 would be good. 1 would be good. 2 would be better. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm sticking to. Now, speaking of good ones, this guy right here, this guy is Mr. Fantastic. Andrei Svechnikov. Svech has tallied 31 goals and 70 points in the last 71 games despite his slow start. He went pointless in his first 8 games this season. This is the first season since 2021-2022 where Svech tallied 30 goals and 69 points in 78 games. This is the first time in his career that Svech has actually reached 70 points and got number 70 in a dynamic win over the Utah Mammoth on Saturday night. This guy has just been Mr. Fantastic all year. You know you were worried about him early this season. I was worried about him early in the season. It wasn't like him. Is the ACL fully healed? Is it not fully healed? Well, he just showed that he's bigger, he's badder, he's better. 70 points, new record, new career record for Andrei Svechnikov. And who do they ask to talk? Who they asked to talk to? Oh, they asked to talk to the captain. When asked about Svech's effort, the captain said, he's been steady all year long. For the most part, he's just been on the puck. Tenacious, physical, strong, and the player we know he can be. It's shown all year long. He's just been a lot steadier. It's good to see him rewarded. Amen, Cap. Amen, Cap. Always nice to see a player like Svech get what he deserves. And a new career milestone for Andrei Svechnikov, who's already a dynamic player in the league, really kind of flies under the radar in the league, doesn't get a lot of love and respect from people outside of the Hurricanes know-how, outside of the Hurricanes fan base, for what a great player he is. 70 points has been amazing, and he did it in his last 71 games. He went cold for the first 8 games of the season, and that's just, the fact that he just came on bigger and better is amazing. Hopefully he comes on big and better tonight. Him and Jarvis can pull it together. Fishy can get involved. Maybe Stan can score a few goals, and they can just leave Philadelphia 2 points in regulation. No stress, no fuss, no mess, no worry. Just get it done. It's going to be a big one in Philly. 1 point is all they need to lock in the top of the East. It's going to be amazing. For Hurricanes Digest, I'm Jeff Testanero. Let's go, Canes.